Welcome back on my little video of how to do early farming in Manor Lords. So the weapons shipment did arrive and we can now form the militia. We have 7 families, so it's 14 men. That's not quite enough to beat the bandits, so we'll have to wait for a few months. Until we beat them, they will probably steal something every month. I hope they won't steal our tools, because they start with the most valuable goods, and that's obviously tools or leather and some of the better food sources. It's really hard to progress without any tools, because most artisan shops need tools to be set up. So if they steal them, we're gonna have to import some iron and make some tools, or import tools directly, which is a little bit more expensive because you need a route for that. So we are a little low on food today. I get the impression that it would have been better not to build the veggie plot right away, because now a good chunk of our working population is working in the gardens instead of construction and hunting. Besides food, we are also out of wood. Not that they need it during the summer, but these people get angry when there's no stock. Let's just fast forward a bit. Okay, this guy got a cold, probably from all the rain.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
So we actually still have some firewood. Yeah, so the problem is that these guys prefer to chill in their garden instead of hunting game outside in the woods.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
Take the old ox to handle the old brat. You spat it in my face and tried to guard me again.
Bring this here, move that there, on and on.
So they are finally doing their thing. This should turn into meat anytime soon.
Don't be
I
shy.
also really want them to finish this house before the month end. Great, we finally have some food now, and we are lucky that we didn't have any debuff from the missing supplies.
There we go.
So here we have our house for June. I will not upgrade it for now, and you have to be really careful with upgrading houses, because apparently it does not count as an empty house if it's still in construction, and that is the case while upgrading. So be careful that you don't upgrade all your houses at the same time and you don't have enough empty spaces for new families then. I also built another logging camp. That might be a bit premature, but I want to clear the area here where I want to place my first fields. when I place more houses here and the fields, that will remove the remaining trees. So before that I want to cut as many logs out of it so that I don't have to forest up again this region just for my supply of logs. The next focus is firewood. But we also need to think about food supply for the first year. So these wild animals will not last very long. It's just a small node. And that will get us over the winter, and in spring we can expect the first vegetables. Also in autumn we'll get the first harvest from our early farming. And there is our new family. Still they don't want to build the woodcutter. I get the impression that the distance of the construction site from the center of the town plays a role here, which building they build first.
Come on, laddie, come on.
We almost have enough planks for a church, but first we have to get firewood and leather ready. It's also summer already. About time to build our farm, because we want to get a head start with the plowing. We need to build a new house for this month too, and I think we need another veggie garden in the future. So I will place a very big house here. Sometimes the borage plot won't snap into place and fill the whole area. I guess it has to do with the angle not being exactly 90 degrees. Sometimes it helps to go in the other direction, but it still won't make the garden any bigger. I guess I'll keep it like that. Firewood is still an issue, but at least they are working on the building now. Often you can be lucky when you put a family into a building right after it was constructed that is actually the family that did construct it. So the people are already on site and will start to work immediately. This can save a lot of time. We still are at the beginning of the month, so I want to give priority to the food supply. They should build a fisherman now. The tanner is also still not done. I guess we'll have to wait for them to transport all the planks by hand. I don't want the hides in the storehouse. I want the tanner to get them directly from the hunting camp. The problem is that there's only 12 slots of generic storage, so they gotta hurry up. Let the animal herd recover a bit for now. Bastards, my precious steaks. No, I'm not gonna risk losing too many men on this. no point in this. The herd still has to get bigger. So apparently tools can spoil from the rain. Didn't know that because it didn't show any spoilage. So we have firewood now, but it still doesn't show up on the market.
We'll need to lift this beam to the roof.
Still building the next burger spot, and then we will do the fishing hut. Keeping the farmhouse paused for now. So we have food, we have firewood, and an empty house for our new family. These are really large veggie fields. Normally I'd say make the veggie fields about 3 to 5 times as big as the housing area for 2 houses. Always build double burger spots. But this is almost 10 times as big as the houses. So I wonder if they can actually finish it in 1 year with just 2 families, or if I have to upgrade it to level 3 before they actually work the whole garden. So let's see where the mill efficiency is good. I want it as close as possible to the granary, but also not in the way of the high fertility fields. Always make the long sides exactly parallel, because that saves a lot of travel time for the ox. Also I make them over 1 morgen in size. The reason is my early farming strategy I will show you later. Most people in the internet say make them smaller than 1 morgen, like 0.8 or 0.6 morgen, because that's what's actually good if you do automated crop rotation and have to plow them between the harvest and the sowing phase. Nice, they are also almost equal, so we can have a really good manual crop rotation. How's the fishing hut doing? Thank you for helping out, but I want to get the family here which doesn't have a job and which is on site already. Okay, now we got nobody for the construction work. I really want to get the planks done for the new church. But apparently we need to find a family that can do the remaining construction work now for the farmhouse.
You'll know what that means.
Shit, I think we can't wait another month to build the farmhouse. Okay, so we are all set for July. How many days is it? Great, fishing is picking up just when our meat stocks are running low. Plenty of firewood and even some leather coming in. Now they need to get the fish to the market.
Come along, lad. Come on, come along.
Apparently this is still out in the open because I blocked this resource from the storehouse. But looks like it doesn't spoil.
Come on, laddie, come on.
Wow, this really takes time to recover. Maybe I should set the hunting limit a bit higher so that it recovers quicker. Next month, new family, so we need a new empty house now again. Let's have some more fishing. And we will put this guy back into the hunting camp later. Oh shoot, I forgot to unpause this. No wonder they weren't building anything. I just thought that was a new family, but it's just a family member, I think.
We'll need to dig the foundations deeper for this one. Don't forget to check the level of the foundation.
It's raining quite a lot, is it? But we are good on food and firewood for now.
Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on our fine selection.
Time to plant new borage plots. I want some smaller plots here that are upgradable to level 2 for my artisans. They should be really close to the storehouse and the granary, so they can work more efficiently and don't have to travel all the time to get their supplies. Now, do we add workers here? No, we don't. We just add an ox. So these two are my farmers for now. They will start plowing here. How is the market supply situation looking? Pretty good actually, except for food. Where are you two going? Eh?
Come on, laddie, come on.
Now back to Project Church. So I want to end the field somewhere here where my clay pit is. So I need a road to contain it. I don't want to waste that much fertile land. What do you two think you are doing? Huh? Apparently they need to finish pulling that log. In the meantime, let's see how we can place the church. I wanted up on the hill, but in between the village part and the later city part of this town. So where are my planks? Okay, I think you two got the message now.
Come one, come all.
So we are still in July. It's a little late to start plowing for this strategy, but I think in year 1 this is okay because we don't have any harvest in between, so we have all the time until the end of November to do plowing and sowing. I really want to place the mill here now, but I think I will wait because we only need it at the end of next year actually. Hooray, we got enough planks, finally. So let's put the church on this little hill here. Maybe a little bit more to the right so it's closer to our castle. And let's make a nice and curvy road so we have some space for a marketplace later. And I'll also add a second road connecting the backside because I've seen the villagers go in and out from the back also, even though there's no point to connect it to. Let's try to make the road a bit more realistic looking. I think it needs to be curved because this is a very steep terrain. let's connect the castle over here, and then this road leads to the King's Road. Let's make it nice and curved, follow the terrain lines to give it a natural feel. Now, are we ready for the next field, or should we build something else in between? I think I want a trader to make some money, so we can upgrade the artisans soon and make some weapons. Okay, they have a lot to do now. Plowing is still going pretty slow. And I'm thinking of upgrading the other veggie plot. But there are still a lot of trees up there that I want to make logs out of. But then I also want to clear the trees for the barley field. So it's August, but I see no new family. Apparently it arrives not on the first day of the month, but the second or third day. Nice, it's August and we have 10 families. Now let's get back our hunter. Okay, food variety is still awful.
We all know what that means.
So let's build some more burgage plots, especially here near our granary and warehouse, so we can put some artisans in there.
Come along.
Fuck, I forgot about the bandits. And now they stole the tools. And we already have 20 men, so we could attack them. But now we have a month of time until they will steal again something. And I think I will first use my manpower to build some more stuff.
Gave the old ox a hand for the month-old
Let's
grain.
try and make
Spat it
this
in my
building
face,
not
tried to
overlap
calm me
into
and
the
you-
little creek.
Bring this here, move that there, on and on.
Can we remove those trees? I think it would be better for our mill efficiency if there are no trees around.
Gets raining like this to the wife when I get out of bed. Says her head hurts. I tell her maybe you're streaming all the time.
So there's also a too steep for pastures. I didn't know that. I give up. Looks pretty good for a village that's not even 6 months old. We have an empty house here for September and 2 more just in the making. Okay, the first 1.2 Morgan field is already plown. But flax is not that important. We need some barley, and obviously we also need some wheat to make bread. So let's make some more fields. It's good to take the time to make the 2 long sides exactly parallel. The ox would take so much longer if I don't. I didn't select anything for the new field just yet, because I don't want the ox to abandon the field he is currently on. I want him to finish first.
Check that doorway's width so that a cart can fit.
Our church is doing fine. But I want to cut some more logs before I make a 3rd field here. The animals still haven't recovered. Okay, can I use this guy's help somewhere else? Or should I just wait longer until the herd has grown again? Okay, apparently they are not happy about the fish diet. So let's speed this up a bit. Oh, another one. Maybe we can get rid of the bandit camp before sowing season. Okay, now it's September. I see the ox is already on its way back. So now let's set this to some crop and it will start to blow there. Normally 1 ox guide family is more than enough for 2 oxen. But when the boys are out of town, I feel we need more dedicated ox guide families.
Your orders?
Let's get information and then go for it. I kinda wanna bait them onto our territory, because we got that defensive bonus then. Also we are on the hill, so we got the height advantage. And when it's 20 versus 18, I don't wanna throw that away. The church is gonna be delayed a bit, but hey, we got a new family. Also, I don't see the ox right now, but it should be on there soon. Okay, I think that's a wrap. Thank you for watching, and we'll have the battle in the next episode.